Right now at 10, when someone has a cardiac arrest, seconds matter. A Wisconsin project makes it easier for schools to have the life-saving equipment when it matters most. And an Unalaska man charged with sharing child pornography is out of jail. Plus, a heads up for people struggling with addiction. The La Crosse County Medical Examiner is investigating several deaths likely linked to opioids.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Amy DuPont. A medical emergency can happen at any moment. A Wisconsin-based program is on a mission to make sure schools are prepared. Project Adam works with educators to create an emergency response team and make sure schools have AEDs. News 8 Now's Dua Asrar toured a La Crosse County school that's a part of this program.
In the case of an emergency, Melrose Mindoro school nurse Tara Charstead says an AED needs to be on site within 2 minutes. But getting from this side of the school to the football field used to take longer until now.
11-year-old girl. They were doing the mile run in Fayette.
It's a race against the clock.
She passed out on the floor, and one of the kids in Fayette class came up to my art room, which was right up the stairs from the gym.
Every second matters.
I started CPR immediately because she had already said there was no pulse and she's not breathing.
And someone has to step up.
Defibrillator said to shock her. We shocked 3 times, and by the 3rd time, she came back to life.
Our teacher Sandra Paisley knows that all too well.
The whole thing was upsetting again because you don't think you're going to have to do it on an 11-year-old girl.
Which is why the Melrose Mindoro School District is a Project Adam heart-safe school. In 1999, Wisconsin student Adam Lemmel collapsed during a basketball game. At the time, there were no AEDs in schools.
By the time the paramedics were there, they were not able to recover him.
Project Adam, named in honor of Lemmel, hopes to change that.
Try to get awareness made to get AEDs and emergency response teams in these schools to help save lives.
Schools nationwide can sign up to become a Project Adam school and learn how to respond when someone collapses.
It's one thing to have an AED in schools, but it's another thing to have a very practiced plan.
At Melrose Mindoro, there are 9 AEDs across campus. Over 40% of staff are AED and CPR certified.
Training more people to be part of the Project Adam team.
Paisley says everyone in schools should know how to respond.
That puts me at ease a little bit, so if somebody's not here, I know that things are going to be handled correctly.
Because an emergency can happen at any moment. AEDs are available throughout the entire school, including this football field, meaning anyone can access that life-saving tool in under 2 minutes. Reporting in Melrose Mindoro, Dua Asrar, News 8 Now.
Nearly 4,000 schools nationwide are a part of Project Adam.
Well, temperatures definitely colder today, but you know what? This is about where we should be for this time of year, with a high of 26 in Eau Claire, 27s for Winona, Black River Falls, and Sparta, 28 here in La Crosse, 26 in Viroqua, 30 degrees in Boscobel. Skies are still cloudy. Boy, those clouds remain stubborn all day. We're finally starting to see some fairly significant breaks in the clouds. Of course, now that we've lost the sunshine, who cares, right? And we're going to continue to see some clouds kind of in scattered fashion rotate northwest to southeast across the viewing area during the overnight hours. Current temps 24 in La Crosse, 23 in Sparta, 21 in Viroqua, also 21 in Winona. Some teens off to the west and 6 over in Mankato. So mostly to partly cloudy overnight, maybe some patchy fog, especially over parts of southeastern Minnesota. Seasonably chilly with lows in the teens for most, including 17 in La Crosse. For your weekend, it's going to be warmer thanks in part to south winds. Mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, 36 and 39 on Sunday, with increasing clouds. Dry during the day, but a storm system brings a chance of mostly rain as we head into Sunday night and Monday of next week. I'll have more details on that with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Bill. The Unalaska man charged with possessing and distributing child pornography is free on bond. The judge lowered the amount from $50,000 to $10,000 cash. According to the criminal complaint, investigators found multiple sexually explicit materials involving children on Anthony Schmidt's social media accounts. Investigators say Schmidt viewed and shared them at his home and workplace. Schmidt's attorney told the court once he's released, he will live with his parents who have agreed to disconnect their internet. The 34-year-old will also surrender his passport and is not allowed to have contact with minor children without the approval of Child Protective Services. The judge also added an additional condition.
GPS house arrest. That will be for a period. If he complies with that, we see no violations whatsoever. Then we can talk about removing that if necessary.
Schmidt pled not guilty to all the charges. His next court date is May 18th. 5 deaths and counting. The La Crosse County Medical Examiner is investigating those deaths as possible overdoses. All 5 have taken place since just the start of the year. Now, more testing is needed, but the ME believes fentanyl was involved. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the ME wants you to take steps to prevent an overdose, like having Narcan available and using fentanyl test strips on the substance before ingesting it. A La Crosse hospital is footing a major chunk of the bill for the city's winter emergency shelter plan. Parks Director Jay Odegaard told council members a donation from Gunderson Health System will cover most of the roughly $32,000 spent to house the unsheltered for several days during last month's extreme cold weather. La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds thanked the people who executed the city's plan and called it a success.
I think it was essential. I think we saved lives. We'll continue to look at how we do this in the future. Very likely that we'll have to do it again. I think it's an appropriate method for utilizing city spaces.
Odegaard says pre-approved ARPA dollars will cover the rest of the cost. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers says he will block a Republican proposal for a flat income tax. Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu introduced that proposal. If passed, all Wisconsin taxpayers would pay a tax rate of 3.25% by the year 2026. Governor Evers and Democrats say a flat tax would primarily benefit the wealthy. Now, Democrats don't have the votes to block their proposal, but the governor can and says he will veto it. Still ahead, 8th graders are getting a glimpse of their future. Students talk to experts in a lot of different fields about building skills for jobs.
Get up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of furniture and mattresses must go. Lowest prices around on recliners, sofas, mattresses, and lots more. Slumberland Furniture.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Oh, that's full service. Pull in there, Michelle. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
At Sleepy Hollow, we are your full-service dealership.
Up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of merchandise must go. Lowest prices around on mattresses, rugs, bar stools, sectionals, accent chairs, and more at Slumberland Furniture.
They're only in middle school, but students in Onalaska are already exploring careers. More than 220 8th graders worked with Junior Achievement volunteers to learn more about getting a job and preparing for their first interview. Our very own News 8 Now Chuck Oatsma took part, teaching kids everything that they wanted to learn about photojournalism. Organizers of today's event say it's good practice for entering high school and beyond.
They're starting to get ready to go get their first job, and then they're moving into high school and starting to streamline the curriculum that they're going to be taking, so they can start thinking about what are the things that they need to learn and prepare for.
More than 29 organizations took part in that event. After the break, take your workout to new heights, a trend that'll have you breaking a sweat while bouncing off the walls.
Well, even with the colder temperatures today, every day this week since Monday have been above average in terms of the high temperature in La Crosse. And I'm going to add a lot more orange boxes to this graphic over the next several days. I'll explain with my 8-day forecast after the break.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Where will your new Chevy take you this year? Anywhere. Find new experiences, find new roads. Well-qualified buyers get 2.99% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups or get $1,500 cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $3,250 total cash allowance.
Cooley Auto Service Center is ready to handle any of your repairs. From suspension and brakes to routine maintenance, we've got the certified technicians to care for you and your vehicle. Honest, friendly, and dependable team to get you back on the road quickly. Conveniently located at 700 Monitor Street or online at cooleyauto.com. Cooley Auto Service Center. Service you need, care you deserve.
It's big, really big. It's the winter clearance at Drury's in Fountain. It's where you'll find incredible savings on closeouts, floor samples, and overstocks. Sofas from Flexsteel and Smith Brothers, casual dining from John Thomas and Cannondale, bedrooms by Canal Dover and Daniels Amish, and the area's best selection of quality leather from Eckerness and Lazy Boy. It's all in stock, ready for immediate delivery, and all at real savings. Drury's, family owned since 1925. The winter clearance, it's on now at Drury's in Fountain.
La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Are you feeling uninspired by your workout? As Danya Bacchus explains, a new gym trend could take you to new heights.
Aerobics class is taking on a whole new meaning.
It's not your typical just going on the treadmill or just doing your own little workout at the gym.
It's called Bungee Fitness, and it's going to have you bouncing and soaring.
You can smile, laugh, scream, having all the fun you want, and 45 minutes of cardio just passes by.
Sean Lynn owns and instructs at this fitness center in Los Angeles. She says the workout is high intensity and low impact cardio. Students get support from the harness at the waist and the bungee cord attached to the ceiling, which is easy on the knees and joints. The classes involve resistance training mixed with cardio.
You need to introduce some movement to your body. And then we move towards build little heart rate going. So we add a little more cardio, but slowly but safely. And finally, towards the end of the class, we'll be flying.
And it's gaining popularity. Bungee fitness studios are opening around the country. Lim says safety is a top priority.
You need to feel safe enough to practice, especially when you're using bungee harness, which is attached to the ceiling. So before you go ahead, we check the security first.
Stephanie Garcia says the experience is great for the mind and body.
It's very fun because you're with a group of people, you're all doing the same thing, and it's just, even if it's something that you don't do every day, it's a great hobby to get mobility going.
A fun, challenging workout if you're willing to take the leap. Danya Bacchus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
I really want to try that. Experts say workouts that are easier on your joints and knees are good, especially as Bill ages. It says we in the script, Bill, but especially for you.
Not cool, not cool. I was just going to say, did you know I've actually bungee jumped about 500 plus times?
No way.
Yeah. I used to be an operations manager at a bungee jumping operation back along the Front Range of Colorado. That was kind of my summer job as I went to college. Yeah. So.
Okay, well then you can teach the class. We just need someone to host us.
I was going to say that's right up my alley. That actually looks kind of fun and definitely easier on the joints. Kind of like when you do exercise in the water. That's what kind of the bungee cords kind of take some of that impact away from your joints. So good stuff there. All right. Well, now you know something about me. If you didn't know before, you know that I've bungee jumped a lot. Maybe that's why my brain's kind of going a little earlier than some. Skies are cloudy right now, 28 degrees. 24 for the low, so not much movement on that temperature. That's common when we're socked underneath this cloud cover. You don't see the temperatures rise during the day with the lack of sunshine, but then they don't fall much during the overnight because of the cloud cover acting as a blanket. 27 and 10 are the averages, 50 and 28 below are the records. 24 degrees out at the airport, same with the station downtown here in the immediate La Crosse area, and the wind chill is the same because of a calm wind. 20 degrees in Eau Claire. I don't think it's snowing. I think you have some patchy fog and frost, and the sensor kind of picks up on that. Feels like 11 with a southwesterly wind at about 5 to 10. In fact, the fog is rather thick again tonight over towards Rochester and Austin, Minnesota. So use caution in these areas. I think that's where the fog will be most prevalent overnight is parts of southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa. Current temperatures in the teens and 20s. The real cold air getting closer. But still no dice in terms of getting south of the border for the most part. So low to mid 20s currently. We've got some colder air to the west, 17 in Rochester, 7 in Mankato, and winds are light or calm for most of us, so wind chill's not a big factor at this hour. Temperatures tonight in the teens for most. Mid to upper teens here in La Crosse. Upper teens down to the south, but a little bit colder. Our traditional colder spots of Jackson and Clark counties, probably some upper single digits to around 10 degrees, and right around 11 or 12 tonight in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. So finally some breaks in the clouds. A few clouds, though, continue to rotate through southeast across the area, but high pressure and control. Eventually, all this energy out to the west will come together to bring us our next storm system, and it's looking like mostly rain Sunday night into Monday. Now tonight, just some clouds at times, some patchy fog. Southerly winds increase tomorrow with a mix of sun and clouds. That's going to help warm temperatures. And then watch as we head into Sunday. Clouds thicken and eventually some of this moisture you see on radar there starts to materialize into the area Sunday night. Temperatures tomorrow, though, warmer than today. Mid-30s in La Crosse. Mid to maybe some, well, upper 30s, 37 in some of our southern zones. Low to mid-30s as we head back to the north, and right around 34 for you folks in Eau Claire. So for tonight, mostly to partly cloudy. That patchy fog, especially west, lows around 17. Tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, warmer, 36, south winds 5 to 15, gusting to 20. Close to 40 on Sunday and Monday. So again, mostly rain Sunday night and Monday. Maybe a mix in some of those colder spots Sunday night, and then some light rain or snow showers Monday night and Tuesday as we drop into the mid-30s for highs. And another system might clip the area late Wednesday night into Thursday with a chance of mainly snow, as temperatures will be near or below freezing by that time. So a couple systems to watch for, again, Sunday night and Monday especially, and then again around Thursday of next week.
Okay. Bill, your mind is perfect.
Well, I've done some research, and they said every time you bungee jump, it can kind of
rattle in your brain.
Yeah, it just kind of rattles it around a little bit.
Melon.
And I've done it over 500 times, so it's like, goodness, what's going on up there?
Well, I haven't bungee jumped, but I trip quite a bit, so that happens to me too. Coming up in sports, the UWL gymnastics team in action for the first time this season, plus a jam-packed night of high school hoops. The Midwest Players Classic taking over the La Crosse Center this weekend, and Rob has the highlights next in sports.
102.7 WKBH.
Hey, it's Kelly Wild from Magnum Media, and I've been getting inklings. My wife Susie telling me that 102.7 WKBH is on all over the place. Well, now the results are in, and thank you very much. Out of all the radio stations in La Crosse County, you made 102.7 WKBH number one.
With 6 crunchy beef tacos plus a pound of potato olays, our 6-pack in a pound is perfect for date night, movie night, 1,000-piece puzzle night, camping, tailgates, or any day that ends in Y.
Get $2 off the 6-pack in a pound, only from Taco John's.
7-day-old tuna casserole.
How'd you know that?
Even my nose is strong.
You need Hefty Ultra Strong. It has Arm & Hammer, continuous odor control.
Hefty, Hefty, Hefty.
Oh, and Toby needs a bath. Stay one step ahead of Stinky.
When pain says I'm here, I say, so are they. Just one Aleve. 12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. Aleve. Who do you take it for?
The big game is just around the corner.
However, the big savings is going on right now here at Carl's.
Save up to 40% on major appliances.
Buy any 4-piece Samsung kitchen package and get 10% back. Plus, get your choice of this Samsung 55-inch TV or this amazing Samsung Freestyle video projector. Plus, you can save up to $500 on exclusive rebates. Carl's Big Game Sale is going on right now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Losing a loved one is difficult. Remember the good times and life accomplishments of those who have passed by visiting the News8000.com obituaries page. Brought to you by Celebration of Life Events at Celebrations on the River.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
High school wrestling took over downtown La Crosse the last 2 Friday nights, but tonight is all about high school hoops. Some great teams from around the state showcasing their skills at the Midwest Players Classic. A good one to start the night. Caledonia and Aquinas in a tight battle. Warriors up 3 in the second half, but back come the Blue Golds. Walter Burns the rebound. Put back, count this one, +1. We're all tied at 40. Aquinas goes on a run off the steal. Burns, outlet pass to Andrew Sutton. The senior goes up and under off the glass. Blue Golds back in front by 2. The momentum shifting in Aquinas' direction. Blue Golds going around the horn. Burns corner 3, count it. Lead jumps up to 8, but the Warriors battling back. William Hahn, spin move in the lane. Pull up J, pure. That cuts it back to 6. Later in the half, Caledonia not backing down. Mason King taking it all the way to the cup. Pretty finish off the window for 2. It's a 4-point game, but Aquinas answers right back. It's Burns leading the charge, weaving through traffic for 2 more. And then check this out. Burns' 3 is going to rattle in and out here. But look at Logan Becker getting dirty down low. The freshman playing like a senior. Blue Golds pull away in the second half. They get the win over Caledonia, 74-64. Next up, Logan Barr and the Luther Knights have been red hot. They were taking on Prescott. First half, Isaiah Schwichtenberg splashes home the 3. Knights would take a 7-point lead. Prescott tightens the gap here. Jordan Momlov, high arcing 3 is money. Cardinals cut to 4, but the Knights get it right back. Barr showing off the range, knocking down the 3. Luther goes back up 7, and Barr could not be stopped. Off the miss, it's the junior getting big down low. Get out of his way. Barr gets the board and the putback. Knights are rolling. Later in the half, Schwichtenberg, nice find down low to Sinclair Bias. Second effort's good here. Knights stay red hot. They get the big win over Prescott, 76-59. MVC action tonight at Central High. Riverhawks hosting Sparta. The home team coming out hot first half. Bennett Freed spots up from downtown. Big man can shoot the rock. Central up 18. Still in the first half. Off the steal. Nick Williams taking it all the way. He can jog to the cup for 2. 20-point lead for the Riverhawks. Other end, Layden Bender trying to keep his Spartans in it. Nice touch on this jumper. But this was just Central's night. Freed up ahead to Henry Meyer. He's been money from that spot. Cha-ching, 3 more for the Riverhawks. They're up 29, and the big man can shoot it. He can also do things like this. Freed, sky and high for the slam. Riverhawks soar past Sparta in this one, 82-42. Same teams going at it on the girls' side. This one in Sparta, first half. Central's Gracie Hartung working the post, hitting the shot to put the Riverhawks up 4. Sparta fights back. Evelyn Tripp hits the 3-pointer here to give the Spartans a 1-point lead. Later on, more Sparta's Abby Shell picks off the pass, takes it coast to coast, gonna get the foul. They're up by 2. Central closes out the half on a run though. Sienna Torgerud pushes ahead to Brittany Mislivicek, who's gonna lay it up and in. Riverhawks up 8 at the half. They go on to win it 63-46. Top-ranked West Salem at home tonight against Cooley Conference foe Arcadia. First half, Arcadia looking for some offense. Brennan Kennedy jumps the pass for the steal, lays it up on the other end for the bucket. But it was the Raiders leading early on. Connor Weltzen feeling the pressure but finds Caden Roddering. More pass to Maverick Draskowski, who puts it in for the bucket. Raiders in front. And then it's Roddering making things happen, cuts to the basket, gets the pass, then goes under the basket for the reverse. West Salem wouldn't trail for too long. Kyle Healy finding Carson Kepnick. The three is good. Seconds later, Tamarian Henderson with the drive, kick to Healy. This time he takes it himself, gets the corner three to fall as the Panthers get the win, 83-43. West Salem girls also trying to stay unbeaten. They're taking on Onalaska early in this one. Panthers passing it around. That's an open Anna McConkey. The senior splashes the three for the first bucket of the game. Hilltoppers staying in it. Claire Pedretti finding a cutting Tatum Walters, who finishes here with a nice layup. Then a few minutes later, Anna Skemp drives baseline, kicks it back to Sydney Philback, knocks down the mid-range, but West Salem finds a rhythm. Didn't look back. Sydney quick from beyond the arc. That one's good. Panthers improve to 13-0 with a 50-41 win over the Hilltoppers. Back to the MVC. Holman traveling to Logan to take on the Rangers. Second half, Vikings' Drew Tangblad has it, then passes it off to Peyton Seecamp for the basket. Rangers respond, though. Scotty Grossback can't get this one to go, but Jacob Hackbarth. Good back and forth from these two rivals, but the Rangers eventually pull away. Grossback gets this one to go here. He's going to nail the three. Logan goes on to win it, 73-58. The UWO Gymnastics back in action, traveling to Winona tonight for its first meet of the season against the Warriors. And UW Stout, lacrosse native Caitlin Lansing competing for the Eagles on floor and balance beam. Take a look at this. Lansing with the layout, tumbling series. She nails it. The junior finishes with a back handspring, 1.5 twisting dismount, sticks the landing. Awesome stuff there from Lansing. Shifting gears to football, the NFL All-Pro teams have been released, and no surprise here, Vikings wideout Justin Jefferson voted unanimously to the All-Pro first team. Jefferson broke the Vikings franchise record previously held by Randy Moss for most receiving yards in a single season. Number 18 led the NFL with 128 catches and over 1,800 yards. Jefferson becomes the first Vikings player to be named first team All-Pro since Eric Kendricks in 2019. As for the Packers, one of their biggest surprises came from the special teams unit. Keyshawn Nixon burst onto the scene and one of the few bright spots for this Green Bay squad, Nixon being named to the first team as well. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Find your style with Patriot Lighting ceiling fans from Menards. Choose from our huge selection of in-stock options. Patriot Lighting ceiling fans add elegance to any room and can help reduce your energy costs year-round. We carry a great selection of different styles and finishes, so you're sure to find a look that's right for you. Save big money on Patriot Lighting ceiling fans. You can also view over 800 options today on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is partnering with Western Technical College and is offering maintenance apprentice opportunities and wants you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our state-of-the-art facility in addition to classes and training at Western Technical College. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office or online at pilgrims.com.
Winter is here. And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
That's why we have insurance, to help with the unexpected accidents that are not your fault.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we'll help you get the insurance settlement you deserve to pay your medical bills, your lost wages, and get your life back on track.
If you're injured, call us.
Call Bygoff and Rohde.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza. A lot more.
That's our extra-large New York-style take-and-bake pizza. And it's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. And only $9.99.
Do I have to share it?
It's recommended, but not required. Papa Murphy's. We make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great.
Such a great deal.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Nothing tastes better than savings. Hardee's new 4 for $6 deal lets you mix and match your favorite flavors. That's sweet, savory, crispy, crunchy, or beefy, all for just $6. Create your favorite combinations with our new 4 for $6 deal, only at Hardee's.
A group of Onalaska students get up well before sunrise to run their own business. News 8 Now Chief Photographer Chuck Oatsma takes us to Onajava to meet the special ed students helping everyone start their morning right.
This is Onajava. Disability kids like me work here, and we learn our job skills and the real world, like what it's like to work at like a place and like business and stuff like that.
Okay, 150 please. I like talking. I'm definitely extroverted, so that's one thing I like about it. I can help whoever's next. They are my friends sometimes, they are random strangers sometimes, but I eventually learn to like communicate and make sure everything is like I know everybody. 50 cents is your change.
I do enjoy this. It's actually really fun because you get to learn more things and like learn how to like do coffees in my English class. We like work on it, like we make the cold brew and everything. So we make all this Vietnamese from scratch. Like we buy the ingredients and then during English we like work on it and then make it.
We have a guiding hand that we offer them, but this is their business and they do staff it.
50 cents is your change. Have a good day. Mrs. Shamir gave me money.
Great job. The student-run coffee shop has been running for a few years now, but teachers say it spiked in popularity when they started offering cold brew options. We'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Right now at Ashley, discover the luxury of a good night's sleep without the luxury price tag on some of our top mattress brands, including our Ashley Sleep line. Hurry into America's #1 furniture and mattress store or visit ashley.com for better sleep and savings. Only at Ashley.
I love helping people get into a new home, whether it's a first home, moving to the area, or a forever home. I'm here to help from start to finish.
They actually worked with us with our existing home and selling that and getting us into a retirement home. They've given us all different options, what to go with and what is the best for us financially.
And they're so wonderful for working with us and figuring out what we needed to do and how fast we could do it.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I really love working with all the staff here at Bright Star. The office staff is amazing and the other caregivers are amazing as well. Well, I am a student, so I do have classes in the morning. Bright Star makes it really easy for students with flexibility and giving me the ability to do short shifts in between classes before and after classes. I love working with clients. It makes me feel like I'm making a big difference in their lives, even with small daily tasks. I would recommend working at Bright Star. It's a really great environment and I love it as a place to work.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Right now, get a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit paired with hash browns for just $2.50.
Without the right start to your day, your morning could hit a wall.
It's not the door.
I got it. Velveeta breakfast biscuits are baked with slow-release carbs and provide steady morning energy to help you rise and thrive.
At Cooley Auto, we care about making buying and servicing your cars an effortless process. From our fair pricing to our friendly staff, we are accountable to the Cooley region and are now focused on offering you the best service possible with Cooley Auto Service Center. Cooley Auto Service Center is engaged in providing you with honest, affordable, and reliable service. Service you need, care you deserve. Find out more at CooleyAuto.com.
At Ashley's Overstock Sale, you'll find everything you need to brighten up your home this new year. Plus, get special financing for 12 months. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska. And be sure to check out the Ashley outlet in Arcadia.
Feels good to be home.
Again, lows tonight in the teens. Watch for some patchy fog, especially parts of southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa. Warmer for the weekend, 36 tomorrow, 39 on Sunday. Dry both days, but then heading into Sunday night, mostly rain, maybe a mix in some of our spots to the north and east. Otherwise, rain likely on Monday, highs around 40. Some light rain and snow showers linger into Tuesday as well.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.